Hello everybody, welcome back to the Robert Cheeke Show. I'm your host, Robert Cheeke, back in action, making it happen where your personal best happens every day. So, today, just kicking it here, my friend Brian, who's producing Vegan Brothers in Iron, my new documentary, is on his way over right now, checking the clock. Again, today, Friday, August 14th, 2009. What are we at, 11:21 a.m. He's on his way over. We're going to work on a bunch of different stuff. In fact, he's bringing over a hard drive, the thing that I've been waiting for, so I can put more of these shows onto here and out to you. So, today we're going to talk about donating. The reason I bring that up, obviously you see the hair is down today. Nice. And a reason for that, and the reason is I'm cutting it soon. We're going to be cutting it next week. That's the plan. It's been growing for years now, as you can tell, and as you've seen in videos, seen in photos. You've watched it grow, evolve, progress, etc. over the years, and now the time has come to say goodbye and donate it. Donate it to cancer patients, something that I'm really looking forward to. And this whole thing came about, some of you watched the video, some of you know that I was competing in bodybuilding with fellow vegan bodybuilder Giacomo Marchese, and we had this bet going on that if he beat me, then he could cut my hair himself. He could cut it, buzz it, do whatever, and we would donate it back then. This was a few months ago. And it didn't happen. I beat Giacomo Marchese on stage, although he looked phenomenal. He looked incredible. I had doubts every step of the way, which you'll actually see in my documentary. You'll see me going through all those emotions, all the ups and downs, the breakdowns, the kind of giving up in the last minute, and then eventually winning, and all these different things you'll see. And it didn't happen, so I kept my hair, and then we competed again. And I remember he made some sort of comment, because he was what I thought and what he thought in clearly better shape than me, that he was going to beat me that second time around. So he made some sort of joke that he wished that I would have brought this big sword that I won. I won this big sword. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's in the basement. But this big sword. He said I should have brought that along to the competition so he could use the big sword and chop my hair off, which actually would have been very cool for the documentary and just cool for photos and videos and YouTube and Robert Cheeke Show, which didn't exist back then. Whatever. It would have been cool, but that didn't happen either. I beat him again. And it was one of those things I didn't celebrate at all. I mean, the first thing I did was walk backstage and be like, I don't know what happened up there. I really thought you were going to beat me, or I didn't even know how to react, because here was a guy, good friend of mine, who's been training with me for months and months, and who came up short the first time, and I thought for sure he was going to beat me. He thought for sure he was going to beat me. Our friends thought for sure he was going to beat me the second time around, and it didn't happen that time either. So I didn't even know how to react, except give him a hug and say, that's what happens. That's the way it goes. And we all have our pluses or minuses, or pros and cons with our physiques and with our presentation ability in bodybuilding, and I just came out ahead twice. So anyway, so what we decided to do was, because we're fundraising for this documentary, and because I put myself in 5-figure debt for the first time ever, it became a challenge. It became a challenge to pay off credit cards. It became a challenge to buy food and keep my bodybuilding progress going. I had friends giving me protein powder. Thank you, Lisa, by the way, hooking me up. Really appreciate that here in Portland. I had friends giving me stuff, helping me out. I mean, here I went from here's the most recognized vegan bodybuilder in the world, to a guy who's struggling to eat and can barely pay for his chiropractic appointments because he injured his back while training and can barely walk, kind of thing. Not making excuses, not making a sad story, not trying to get people to feel bad for me or wanting people to feel bad for me. People just saw the 6 months of never missing a workout, just this effort, met with intensity, met with intent, applied with determination and passion, and then came tumbling apart with incredible amounts of debt and this and that. So I decided, well, a lot of people have been wanting me to cut my hair. A lot of friends, a lot of website members, a lot of you have been telling me, Robert, your hair is ridiculous, you keep playing with it, whatever, you need to cut it. The time has come to get rid of it, to go back to short hair. You look silly, it's not professional. I heard it all. I enjoyed it. Not the feedback. Well, I take that too. But I've enjoyed the hair. It went from Fabio to Rabio to, you know, lots of other things. We had fun with it. We played around with it. And we decided, my friend Brian, who'll be here any minute, doorbell can ring anytime, producer, co-producer with me of Vegan Brothers in Iron, that we would say, let's put my hair on the line as a fundraiser. You know, we need funds for the movie. We're trying to fundraise for that. Let's say, you know, like, what do we say, $50 an inch or something like that, and my hair was 16 inches at the time, so $800 we were hoping for to raise, and we got between 400 800, you know, we're over halfway there, and just decided it's time to cut it in general. I mean, we did what we could as far as fundraising with it, and we are donating it, the hair, you know, to Locks of Love, to cancer patients. We're using the funds generated from the hair to help pay for our documentary that's going to change lives and change the way people look at food and change the way people look at vegans and change their entire thinking, which then changes their lifestyle, which then changes the environment and changes the world. So it's going to be an awesome trickle-up effect and chain reaction that we're super excited about. So anyway, so what we're doing is, you know, we've been accepting these funds, whatever, and it's pretty much, I mean, we're still open to that, but it's, you know, the hair's being cut. I'm setting up a time. I was going to check in with Giacomo because I want to give him the opportunity to cut it after coming up short in 2 controversial bodybuilding competitions where we're probably separated by a couple of points, or in maybe one case, 1 point. So I'm going to give him the opportunity to cut it. And I leave for Canada on Thursday, going up to Victoria, BC in Vancouver to see my family who lives there, to see my boss, who's one of my best friends, and to take a little trip with my girlfriend, Julia, and just, you know, do that whole thing. And so we're cutting it, and that'll be Monday or Tuesday, I think, so that I can go get it fixed at a salon based on whatever's left. I don't know what will be left on Wednesday, and then drive Thursday morning at 7 a.m. up to Canada. So today I wanted to give a background story for talking about donating, but I need to walk around and check the time because I have a tendency to ramble, and I have no idea, and I didn't look at this, my glasses are off. I don't know what time I started. Let me see what we have left. Okay, we don't have much time left because I talk too much. So, we only have like 2 minutes. So anyway, one of the things that I enjoy most in my life is donating. I donate my time. I donate money. I donate $10,000 worth of vegan bodybuilding stuff every year. Stuff that I pay for, you know, t-shirts, DVDs, clothing, hats, headbands, whatever, and then I give it away. I donate to things. I actively look for that, not just as a way to brand my company and get more exposure, get more eyeballs looking at me, to get more heads looking at me, to get more names and faces, and to grow my Facebook account, whatever. It's not to do that, but I enjoy giving something. It's just something that it means the world to me. I write chapters about it. The giving makes the world go round, and to be consider the alternative. And so many other things too, that basically giving and donating is one of the best things that we can do, and we all have the potential to do that. Even if we don't have money, even if we don't have this or that or material things, we all have 1,440 minutes in a day. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with nearly 1,500 hours in a day, 24 hours a day, 1,500 minutes? What are you going to do with that? And how can you apply that to something that you care about? So pick what you're passionate about. Pick your passion, go for it, and put in some time there. Whether that's on a website like here, whether that's at some sort of sanctuary, or humane society, or a neighbor, or a workplace or an organization, whatever it is, find what you love to do and put in some time there. And you'll find intense levels of fulfillment and rewards that come from it. But we're out of time now, because I've been talking, and hair's in my face. I use a blow dryer to try to bring out the blondness. That's still a little wet, so you can't really see all the blondness, but it's pretty blonde. It's crazy. So, anyway, this has been the Robert Cheeke Show, where your personal best happens every day. Thanks for watching. Have a great one.